place. And so we move on to the lower final between the two players remaining in the competition who've both lost one match, and we have Gio, who just lost that thrilling 7-6 match to Neo, and he's going to be playing against the pride of the USA, Duff, and this is going to be first to 7 wins. And you've got me, Mol on comms. I'll be joined shortly again by Sargoff, but for now, we are off, and straight away, Gio taking a hit on Duff, but Duff fires back. One balloon gone from each player. Duff, or Drew, as we call him, he is a very, very attacking player. He doesn't really go defensive. He just goes full out, full beans, attack, attack, attack. So this should be a fairly quick match. Wow. What a chase. What a dodge. So Duff is rocking the Princess this year. You got the Princess Yoshi players. Usually the flag bearer of which is Scoob. Scoob quite often plays with Princess and has had a lot of success in CDMs prior to the whole COVID pandemic. Duff used to try and style it by winning out with Bowser, but he's found some common sense and gone back to one of the slightly better accelerating characters here. And Gio, as always, is rocking Cooper and Toad. This match he's sporting Toad. Last match it was Cooper. So the winner of this match will go on to the grand final to face Neo. Neo, still being in the winner side of things, could afford to lose the grand final and we'd get a bracket reset. But if Neo won the grand final, there would be no bracket reset and he would be the champion. We got Carol. Yeah, of course, Sargoff was somewhere, but we're in this matchup. So we're in the lower final. We've got 3 people remaining. Neo had a fantastic comeback from 5-0 down against Gio.
I just told him I think it might be one of the best moments of all CDM history, because Gio is pretty much the battle mode GOAT.
Yeah, he was the GOAT, and we kind of like, no one's coming back like from 5-0 down against Gio, and then it was just like every coin flip where it really mattered came up Neo.
Yeah, that's true. So okay.
But
of course, it was an
design.
incredible performance, of course. But yeah, there was a little plot armor involved. I guess we can admit that as well. But yeah.
I mean, wow, nice shot, Duff.
Okay. Like, Gio was in trouble this year.
I mean,
I like to see
when Gio was 5-0 up, if you 1 balloon each, take the coin flip because you got 5 wins. But every time that happened, they just seemed to come back Neo, and it's like. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of 2 modes. Gio's only playing 2 modes of his championship, only playing battle mode, only playing GP. Last year he won battle mode, came second in GP.
Last year there was not a single moment where he was really in trouble.
Yeah, in battle mode he was completely dominant.
Yeah.
In GP, I think in the end it was fatigue that beat him more than anything else.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that's why he's probably only playing 2 modes this year.
Some camera shenanigans happening here.
Yeah, it can never be fully serious when Duff's playing.
True.
I'm surprised he's not wearing his sunglasses with the goggly eye actually on his face. So we're off straight away. This is just going to be out. Like, Duff just makes everything about can you attack better than him? Because he's too good at hunting people down.
So you have to.
Yeah, you just have to say, I can go toe-to-toe with you.
He doesn't let you play defensive. He doesn't give you the option. He's just there in your face all the time. And even to the point of quote-unquote stupidity, I feel like sometimes when I watch Drew, like, why would you move in there when clearly your opponent has the better cards? Yeah, I'm not sorry, after niet aan KVD.
Yeah, so if anybody was unaware, it is KVD, the legend himself, the time trial #1, PAL and NTSC. the holder of the longest lasting world records in the game.
And
And the did you win time trial? No, you can say.
no, the
This-
Mario Kart 64 Battle Mode champion. Kappa.
Perhaps for another couple of days.
I'm still getting that trophy though. I need to build a room, extra room for
Well,
him.
VAJ is coming on Saturday. Yeah. Have you asked him to bring your trophy?
Yeah, I did. 'Cause
Oh, there's the star.
Because he keeps bringing it up whenever I see him on Twitch. That I need to pick it up, but I don't have a car, so.
So for anyone unaware, we had a Mario Kart 64 tournament here back in 2019, and we had a battle mode tournament, and Carol won it. We did discuss it briefly, actually, Solga for myself earlier in the stream. So
That's my beer.
we're at 2 balloons each. This is mine. So yeah. So how did your day go? Enjoy, fun.
It was alright. I mean, I was a little disappointed with the extremely early exit. I think I got caught in the perfect storm of Mario really underperforming group stage, or at least finishing much lower than he should have. And then when I lost my first upper bracket match, well, there's no upper bracket yet, I guess. So my first top 16 match. Normally, in the lower bracket, you then in the very first round at least, you are supposed
Yeah,
to meet
not this
someone
year.
that is not Mario, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
I saw you play. I mean, I played Cosmo straight after you played him, and the first 2 rounds I couldn't touch him.
Cosmo was doing some dodges
Yeah.
that I'm not used to. Let's say.
Yeah. The first 2 rounds I played against him, I literally could not touch him.
No, I get that.
I managed to kind of solve that problem, and he ended up.
I
beating me
did. I did not really do that.
He went to 5-4 between, but like, it was. I was having to concentrate so much harder than I wanted to,
Right.
and you watch Neo and Geo and maybe not Duff, but Neo, Geo, Sammy. They just seem to be able to hold concentration
Yeah.
for like hours and hours.
Yeah.
I can't do it for 2 minutes. Like, I just get bored and just start throwing stuff around.
Yeah.
Did
It might
you-
also be my main weakness in battle mode. Indeed.
Did you see any of the Duff Sammy match?
Yeah.
Good match.
I was watching like 2 things at the same time, as much as I could. That was a decent match, yeah.
Oh, beautiful! That was a hop and then fire rather than the payload. That is just crazy.
That's just Geo being Geo.
It's like he could have payloaded it, but he thought, no, I'll just hop it and then fire.
He's so consistent that just hopping over red shells. I think he's probably the player in the field that has the highest consistency at that move, which is not supposed to be a consistent move.
Yeah. I mean, I find it difficult because it's like pretty much the last frame before you get hit, and I always jump too early.
You have to play chicken with the red shell,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
But it's a move where I kind of figure if I'm in that situation, I deserve to die. Like, but whereas Geo says, I'll put myself in that situation as an offensive tactic.
Yes,
It's like, yeah,
exactly.
you're too good.
Yeah, pretty much.
1-1.
So how do you feel about Neo's chances winning gold?
I mean, he's in the winners' final, so they've got to be pretty good.
Yeah, but I think he also has the psychological advantage now. Even
I mean, I think for the health of the CDM, it would be very good for Neo to win battle mode
Yeah.
after Sammy winning time trials but going out in 4th today, and how low Neo was when he got eliminated
Yep.
yesterday. I think,
exactly. Oh,
and I say that because Geo and Duff can't win
Yeah.
CDM because Duff is only really.
I'm completely in agreement.
Duff's
with,
a
with
one-mode
this.
guy, really. He plays the other modes, but he's only really picking big points up in
Yeah.
battle mode, and Geo is literally only playing 2 modes this year, so he can't win the overall.
Yeah, that's correct.
And with Match Race and GP to come, I can't really see Sammy not meddling in both of those.
It would be very unexpected, indeed, considering his consistency.
And the other threats, I mean, you were silver medal in time trial yesterday. You didn't get great points today.
Not at all, no.
So I think
Lafango is still in there because he finished top 6 in battle mode. So.
Yeah, but that's still behind Sammy both days.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Which basically means he needs to beat Sammy in match race and GP. Which, if it was one or the other,
Yeah.
but like it's GP especially. Like,
True. No, that's I can't really argue, but upsets do happen as we saw earlier.
But I would. Wow.
Was that a double hit?
No, that was he just jumped into the green. There was no, only one hit, but yeah. The problem with I would see Neo having a better.
Gio
chance
is on the
full
ropes, by
game,
the way.
Yeah.
A little bit. Maybe he
I
hasn't
mean,
fully recovered from.
Neo was 5-0 down in my last match, so
that's also true.
I mean,
Let's not
you
jinx
might be
it.
on the ropes. That doesn't mean you can't throw a few haymakers back at your opponent.
True. But maybe we're seeing Gio not being completely recovered from that roller coaster of a match.
But it's got to be difficult to go from playing like an hour against Neo style and then switching to playing straight away against Duff style.
I think so. But
Well,
this is why Gio is one of the better, like one of the best, if not the best battle mode player of all time. So he should be up to the challenge. We'll see.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's got to be difficult, like because Neo and Joe are fairly similar in style, but then
They are, I
Sammy
think, yeah.
and Duff are just like kind of different. Like Sammy's like
They're
you
opposites.
can't hit me, and Duff is I will hit you.
Duff is like as chaotic as they come.
Oh, this is beautiful style. Beautiful style. Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
The way Gio closes distance with stars is.
I think when I see Sami play, every little move is calculated and very much intended. And with Drew, that's pretty much the opposite. He's very instinctive and he just creates chaos.
Yeah, but it's also the combination of probably thousands of hours of playing battle mode. It's instinctive in a way, but it's kind of been drilled in by play for years and years and years.
But like if we were to make an analogy, sorry, I always stumble over that word. An analogy with music, or with let's say a band. Sami would play exactly as on the record if he were to give a live performance. And
Duff is jazz.
And Duff is just jazz, exactly. That's the difference.
He's just like improvising. Give me a beat and I'll just whack some notes along. Oh, shot.
Nice.
I'm really glad Duff is sticking to Princess Yoshi and Pal. Like,
rather than Bowser DK.
It did seem like he wasted a few years playing Bowser, just trying to prove a point.
True.
Like he could.
But they are very viable.
Yeah, I know, but like they're not as viable.
Yeah.
I think he probably would
guess
have had
not.
1 or 2 more championships in battle mode if he hadn't.
Potentially.
Is this your SM Pro Club? So there's still plenty more battle mode action to go. So the winner of this will go to play Neo.
Oh,
well, that's
What?
what a dodge! blind hops it
You
from
have
behind.
He had no business dodging that. Come on.
I mean, if Gio could have hidden his side of the screen, Duff wouldn't have been dodging that one. It was clearly all timed off of what he could see on Gio's. And
Duff is playing his best match of the day, I think, from what I've seen so far. Here. So far. Huh?
I mean, if he's
still
going to beat
change, but
Gio, he kind of has to.
yeah. Absolutely. But it's good to see that Duff is still capable of, like, reaching at least close to his peak level. Usually what lets him down is consistency. Like, he usually cannot sustain it for an entire match. But we'll see what happens this time.
Just a mush.
That missing that item box could have cost him, but Gio picked up a mushroom, another red, so that's gonna hit, right? No.
Ice block.
His dodging is on point.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the star.
If I was playing somebody else, I'd say, yeah, you got lucky that hit an ice block, but like, it hits the ice blocks too many times with these players for it to be.
Yeah. There was some momentum dodging involved there, with the red shell missing in the first place and then going into the ice cube. It was,
we're in a bit of a period of low item RNG, and then we're back to red. It seems to be, yeah, they either both get good items or they both get trash.
It's fair.
So we got a little red on red action, which
My suspicion actually is that Neo probably wants Duff to win. Because he had an easier time, obviously, against Duff in the, was it top 4 match?
Yeah, I would say that you probably don't want to play Geo.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So he might be rooting for Drew here.
I almost think he certainly would be.
Yeah, I think so too. Unless he is patriotic to the point that he does want Geo to do well. I mean, could be. They're also friends, of course. But
Yeah, no.
nah, yeah, no. I guess not, no.
The good thing for Neo is he gets 2 bites of the cherry as well.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. If Geo suffers fatigue issues, maybe having that extra match in hand, see if you can draw it out for a long time. But I don't know. That match against Geo could have easily finished 7-0
Geo needs
and
this.
been done.
Geo really needs this point, by the way, I would say. Normally.
Well, yeah, I was saying that last match.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
But
Are we really gonna see that twice?
probably not. Wow, and Duff. Now it's 1-1. He's got the shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing really well, actually. Ooh, Geo sweating.
So's Guillermo Arantes.
Is he?
Well, it's 5-1. Because Duff wins 2 more.
Imagine that. Geo will not be happy with that.
Yeah, I mean that would be like from 4 match points of going into the grand final
Yeah.
to
To bronze
yeah.
in like a jiffy.
It's,
This is, I would say it's unexpected. I thought Gio had more than 50% chance to win today, and so far, he's in trouble.
yeah, I mean Gio was my pick.
Even if he still wins, which is very much still possible, he already struggled more than I thought he would, which is good. We like to see that.
Yeah, I
that
mean
it's
battle
competitive.
mode has been a mode at CDM which is like really hard to predict year by year.
That
Like,
is true.
You had the curse of nobody being able to defend,
Which
for
kind of
such a
proves the
long
point,
time.
indeed. Yeah, absolutely.
It comes down to fine details in like hundreds of interactions, like where you press a button 1 frame too late or in slightly the wrong direction.
Yeah.
We've got Gio with a
Yeah,
red.
it's not only decision making and strategy, of course. There's also like
Tons of RNG as well.
and execution, like exactly what you say.
Yeah.
You cannot afford in the heat of the moment to, hit a wall that you don't want to hit, or just fire the red a little too late or too early. It's very execution heavy.
Yeah.
There's so many moves that you have to perform throughout an entire match.
But even the last match between Neo and Gio, it could have all ended off of a random green at any point.
Yeah, that is
as well.
also true. Yeah, absolutely.
If you're match points down and on 1 balloon, like death can come from the side, and you won't even see it coming. Wow,
Yeah.
nice shot.
Drew was on fire. Maybe if I were Neo watching this, I would start to get worried a little bit. Because Drew is at least currently playing very, very well.
Yeah.
And Gio has no answer for it.
But Neo does still have the advantage of having
An extra match.
He's basically got 1 free match to try and solve the problem. If he doesn't, he's got another match.
Yeah, and also he was kind of like, in a weird way, the pressure might already be off because he just performed one of his greatest moments in all of his CDM career, basically.
Well, coming back from 5-0 down
Exactly.
against Gio, yeah.
Yeah, so I think maybe whatever happens, he's already happy with what he just performed.
Oh, Duff takes a
So I like his chances a lot, actually. Would be nice for the overall ranking, exactly what you said. Oh, nice throw. Gotta respect the Nana attempt.
I've not seen any direct non.
No, neither have I. Hack is clearly needed here.
I did make Kazmo Shanna though. Shanna is like where you basically shat yourself on an honor.
No, Schneller.
Basically, you drop it down and get knocked straight into
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Is that also a hack classic move then?
I know it's something which happens to me against everybody because I'm always. I see somebody with a red shell and I've got a banana. It's like I can win this. Plus, I think Princess Yoshi players are more likely to hit like stuff because
the crazy XL.
yeah, and you don't have that like they have great acceleration but not great braking.
Yeah.
You can't stop on a dime like the Toad Koopa. And so it tends to be a lot more momentum. You can't do the stop, start, squirty stuff. Even though you have slightly better acceleration, it's just so difficult to actually stop. So a lot more wall bounce turnarounds than actually just like dead stopping. But yeah, even Neo and Geo, there's very little dead stopping in a Koopa Toad
Oh yeah,
match.
yeah. Unless they want to like do a standoff around the corner, that's very intentional.
It's not like if you watch.
There are almost no unintentional dead stops now.
It's not like GP when you've got Neo and Sammy like bouncing around atoms for like 12 minutes. because they don't want to pick up the second. No, that's match race.
That's match race. That's tomorrow. Yeah, sandbag territory. At least, no disrespect, but Connor isn't there, so there will be a little less sandbagging.
I'm only half a lap ahead. I will not take first place items. I mean, if all you want to do is win, it's fine. And you know, I can't blame people for taking matches seriously at World Championships.
No, sure. That's not a hit. Wow. I thought Drew was in trouble there, but he is probably, right?
No, he's fine.
No, wow.
I mean,
couldn't make the angle.
Well, he had the ghost and he just knew he didn't even need to use it as well.
Oh, that's nice. Very nice. Gio needed that point. Really needed that point, otherwise Drew would have had.
So we got a question from Aaron,
points.
just tuned in. What's the final? Hello, Aaron. We're currently in the lower final between Gio and Duff. It's a 1st to 7 with Duff holding quite a commanding lead. The winner of this will go on to face Neo. Neo, who came back from 5-0 down against Gio in the upper final to win that one 7-6. And so the winner of this will go on to play Neo.
My prediction is that Gio is gonna claw back into this match.
Well, he's got a really nice advantage in this
That
round.
was a very nice play, actually.
And now we've got a brake test, another brake test. Just looking for the perfect shot. Nice touch.
Oh,
he's behind with another red.
Yeah.
GG.
Yeah, 5-3, just like that.
I find it really. I know it should be easy. You just press the feather when you're on an item box and you pick another. It doesn't seem to work for me.
No, same. I don't know. Drew has it down to a science, I think. He almost never fails that, but yeah. It's not as easy as he makes it look.
So we got a Geo just like waiting for that starter run out, try and position himself so he can get a shot.
So are we gonna get another crazy comeback? Perhaps. Gio is at least a week in this match now. Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, I do feel like
The
Duff
momentum
is,
just shifted.
Yeah, I feel like Duff is like a problem which needs to be kind of solved for these like Neo and Geo, like French people, like. And once they do solve the Duff problem, they kind of
Demolish
solve it.
him. Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think, yeah, like you're saying, if Neo handily beat Duff earlier, that he'd probably rather face Duff.
Comfortably, actually, yeah. And yeah, there we are, 5-4. Of course, Gio picked up the reds. That's what he does.
That's a Geo special.
Yeah.
So, do you go for the middle items?
Yeah.
I hate it when both people go for the middle items. It just causes chaos. That's why I always just go to the outside instead.
It looks like Gio suddenly turned on invincible mode. Drew hasn't hit him in like 10 minutes, it feels like.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I love watching Gio when he's got stuff. Wow, and then just
Yeah,
lines him
he
up and
picks
he's
up
got
the
him again.
items.
And
And
there's the
just
French
like that,
special.
it's 5-5. The comeback is real.
So, whenever there's a chance to punish, they always seem to get like, even if it's a green or
You'll
a red
never get a mushroom or
or
a feather.
banana or
no,
a feather. Or
no,
like,
not once.
and I'm sure they do, and I'm sure it's just all in my mind. That
It doesn't feel like it with Gio, actually.
But yeah, now it's looking like it's actually becoming quite Gio favoured this match.
Yeah. He has a very strong psychological advantage now, I would say, after such a comeback already.
Oh.
That's a nice shot. Gio had the feather too. That should have hit. Surely.
This one. No. I think this is a massive round for Duff.
Oh yeah.
There's a strange shot.
I feel like Gio can afford to lose this one because he already strung so many wins together. But Duff cannot afford to lose this one, no.
Oh, shot.
Yeah. Outplayed.
I think that's just reading your opponent's movement. I think it's
Yeah.
taken a few rounds, but I think Gio has Duff's movement down now.
It seems that way for sure.
Like, if you know how if you kind of clock your opponent goes left more than they go right or something like that, it's a massive advantage in terms of how you approach situations. Shot. Nice. Yeah, that's that Cooper.
That was a
Toad.
good read.
They're just so good in like very close contact situations, Cooper and Toad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to switch them. I just hate the way they handle.
I want to switch away from them because I cannot form an attack against faster players.
Yeah, but Princess Yoshi, the top speed is like so negligibly better. Like, unless you're going like Mario, Luigi, which like I don't know. I just not really seen anyone make it work in PAL. Shot. Come on. Oh. Oh, this could be it. Oh, he's got to throw it. Oh,
He's got to throw it too.
It's just instantly pick up reds again.
Yeah. Well, at least they both do it. That makes it fair. Haven't seen a random in a while. Not that I want to
There's
jinx it.
been like
but
one in the whole match.
that's kind of crazy. Are they both dropping their greens then?
Yeah, there's not. They're cycling through a lot, just going for reds.
Right. Well, that could have ended badly for Drew. Didn't yet. Oh, if feather's not what you want there, actually.
That's what I liked when I was watching Kazmo and Takashi. Like, they just don't waste any item.
No.
Even if it's detrimental to them to hold on and not cycle, they still want to get a use out of every item they have.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's a mistake. Wow. What a shot! Oh my days. What a shot that was.
this is a
Drew was wise to it, but yeah.
it's a massive balloon. This is a
massive balloon, yes. Oh,
Dodged.
they dodged it. This is the balloon, isn't it? Kinda. Potentially.
I don't want to say. Oh, okay. And yeah.
Almost drove into the green there.
Yeah, I'd get out of that area, to be honest.
Yeah. Can't maneuver.
Or actually, no, if I was Gio, maybe stay in that area because it's actually probably easier for the Cooper Toad player to avoid. With like Princess Yoshi, you get kind of locked into where you're going sometimes.
Oh my.
Turn
Is it
around,
over?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Match point.
Nice comeback by Gio.
Yeah.
He's
I mean,
also taking some confidence again here, I think, for his potentially a showdown against Neo after.
well,
So we saw 2 crazy comebacks.
yeah. I mean, someone's playing Neo after. And we've got at most 2 rounds to decide who it's going to be.
I feel like Drew lost a little bit of his focus because now he's wasteful with his reds again.
I think he's just frustrated more than anything else, possibly.
Possibly, yeah.
Like, Gio's
Are
just
you
made
saying
himself
Drew has emotions?
Yeah, I think it's hard not to be frustrated if somebody makes himself almost unhittable.
Yeah, true.
You end up maybe going from trying the 25% chance shots to trying the 10% chance
Sure.
shots. But he
And no follow-up
still
item
gets
again,
it.
eh? Did you see? He had Gio down, and he got a nanner, not a green or a red, or a star. Could have been over, but no. Oh, and the green blocked it. Man, it's not coming up Drew at the moment.
We're in the bad item phase of the game. And there's a red for Gio.
That doesn't never last long with Gio.
Yeah, I mean, reds are like, I think, is it what, 10 in 32 items? So, like,
Right.
in theory, about 1 in 3 item boxes should have a red shell in it for you. So, if you just keep cycling through, eventually you'll start getting them.
Oh, Gio could have.
A little bit again of chicken going on there.
And now Gio has the red in hand.
It's going to be hard to chase stuff down.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
over. Oh no, he missed it. Oh, what a oh, but he has a star though.
Yeah.
Yeah, star
Oh,
red.
star
Okay.
red.
Yeah, I'm calling it. Yeah.
GG.
GG.
So Duff takes the bronze medal in battle mode, CDM 2022.
Yeah.
And
Very close to a silver.
Gio's going to move on to the grand final, where he'll face a rematch against Neo.